John's just plumb bad through and through.
John's bad.
Yes, John's bad.
Tell me another secret about my gas.
Oh, no, your turn.
All right, what secret shall I tell?
Where's the money hid?
John's dead.
Where's the money hid? Tell me, you little wretch, or I'll tear your arm off.
Night of the Hunter is, without a doubt, one of the scariest movies I have ever seen, and I did not expect it to be so eerie, but it still chills me. Why do you love it?
Like everything I've chosen, the movie contains some of the scariest things I've ever seen. It encapsulates the spirit of dread in the persona of Robert Mitchum like no other, but also because it contains some of the most lyrical and poetic images and passages in any genre film. The hair floating in the water, I've been trying to do that for 25 years.
It's a Rousseau painting.
It's like a beautiful painting, and the surreal fact that she's laying there in a very beautiful, peaceful way, but it's a corpse. The wandering of the children through the woods is pure Brothers Grimm.
Yeah.
The distant singing voice of the preacher is the big bad wolf.
Joy divine, leaning on the everlasting arms. What a blessedness, what a peace is mine, leaning on the everlasting arms.
Leaning on Jesus, leaning on Jesus, safe and secure from all alarms.
Charles Laughton is one of my favorite actors. His Hunchback of Notre Dame is the most moving because he understood this fragility and monstrosity at the same time, which are why his movie, his only movie, and a perfect first movie are made of such material, because he understood beauty and horror at the same time.
Once upon a time there was a pretty fly. He had a pretty wife, this pretty fly.
He was bisexual. He was a man that had a very hard time with his own sexuality, and he knew what it was to not belong in the world and be lost in the woods like those kids. And he knew what was the dread and how you could find art and beauty and fragility in the middle of the horror of it all. And Laughton came to America, and like another rotund, not very beautiful man, Alfred Hitchcock with Shadow of a Doubt, they both tapped into the shadow side of America. Hitchcock, with the white picket fence, little town in Shadow of a Doubt, was able to see the lurking shadow around the corner in Uncle Charlie, which was Joseph Cotton. And Laughton was able to look at the Southern Gothic and find in this preacher that sang hymns and find the menace and the horror in those spiritual tunes. This came also from the novel by Davis Grubb, who was a radio man, but he wrote some remarkable short stories full of dread and horror, and wrote this amazing novel. And the uncanny, unlikely domino of this Englishman coming to America and being able to reinterpret the reality of a quintessential American writer in a quintessential American setting through the European eyes. The fact that exile, in the case of Hitchcock, in the case of Laughton, in the case of Buñuel in Mexico, sharpens the eye of a filmmaker, has served as consolation to my own biography and career, because I've been living in exile since I was 33. So these are reasons why these movies that I chose are important to me, not only as a filmmaker, but as a man.
Hush, little one,